I'm grateful for this room because it is like a home to me. I'm so grateful that I am who I am, even though I'm not like other people.
Room number 26. Home of a cerebral palsy victim. Elaine Dart. Resigned to live a life with coordination only in her feet.
I remember my uncle gave me a nickel and told me to pick it up with my feet. That was when I was 4 years old. I have been using my feet ever since then. I wanted to go to school, but I was unable. My mother put me in a kindergarten for the first time. And then the children were making fun of me, so the principal put me out. I remember that I told my mother to give me a piece of paper and a pencil, and I placed it on the floor, and I spelled mother for the very first time.
This is the world of Elaine Dart, a home for the mentally retarded. Although her IQ is normal, she shares her life with the other residents at the home. For here, what she cannot do for herself, the nurses, the patients, or her boyfriend Walter do for her. Born October 19th, 1929, nearly 5 months passed before Elaine's parents realized something was wrong. Something caused at birth.
Mother was alone while my brother was just a tiny boy. She woke Dad up from a second sleep. Dad got up and went for the midwifer's and he had a flat tire. He was late coming back, and when the doctors came, I was already born.
Being born with a defect that would have meant defeat for others only strengthened her will to survive, then excel.
I wanted so much to use my hands and probably be a nurse or a secretary, but I was unable to do so. That is why I thought that I would use my feet as hands.
In an age when the road of mediocrity is so well trodden, it is surprising to find excellence living within the walls of a home for the mentally retarded. Her head sways spasmodically back and forth. She has had a cataract removed from each eye, and still, in less than 18 seconds, the needle is thread. Over 1,000 beads went into this necklace, each one thread and positioned by foot.
Elaine Dart is one of the most amazing human beings I have ever known. Even though she has developed her great talents and expertise with her legs and feet, she has never in her entire life been able to so much as touch her forehead or scratch her face with her hands.
There is recreation and companionship here for Elaine and for the others. A time to be together to enjoy an activity their abilities will allow. A time when her feet can move to music instead of moving mountains. Elaine's brother Ralph wanted her to try painting. He furnished her with the necessary supplies. She gave him the completed picture.
This means a tremendous amount to me. It's one of my treasured possessions in my home. That's all there is to it. I tell my babysitters, if my home burns down, you move my picture out first and then get my kids.
This painting took over 2 years to complete. This embroidery, 6 months.
I like to sew, I like to needlepoint, I like to embroider, I like to do anything I can get my feet on.
She worked for 2 years on this pretty brown sweater, and finally she had it made, and the following summer they were having some kind of a handicapped children type of an event outside of the American Fork Training School. So they decided to take some of these items that handicapped children had made and sell them through raffles. So Elaine said, well, I'll give my sweater. Well, after you sit down and decide what kind of value that you're going to place on just a sweater that it took a girl over 2 years to make with her toes, the value becomes, you can't set value on it. So they decided that they would take this one sweater and give it to Jackie Kennedy. She was then in the White House. So it was newspaper articles, television, really quite a thing, really well done. And the money was there, so instead of just giving the sweater, sending it to her, they arranged with the White House to fly Elaine and the sweater back.
Determined, motivated, caring, Elaine is all these and more. Despite her restrictions, she is devout in her religious beliefs, and in her halting voice will tell local church congregations or her own friends at the home her reasons why life is good.
When friends are few and far between, and you are far away, remember here the friends still true. Come call on me someday. I had no shoes and I complained until I met a man who had no feet. Handicap. When someone says I can't, they are the handicap.
Elaine Dart, not like other people.